Kcal News Mornings.
Rise and shine. Good morning to you. It is Friday, July 26th. Thanks for joining Kcal News at 5 a.m. I'm Chris Holmshine.
And I'm Kcal Dt. And here are some of the major headlines we're following.
Well, homes, they are threatened, and residents, they are evacuating. Some already evacuated as a fast-moving wildfire grows in the Inland Empire. We've got updates on the firefight there and also across the state.
There are no longer any excuses.
California's governor takes executive action to clear out encampments, but will it actually clean up streets? We take a closer look at the order and also the reaction.
And taking a live look outside, cooler conditions ahead for SoCal. We're going to look at your weekend weather and how long the cool down will last. I think we're all ready for a cool down after the last few days, right?
Yes. I mean, I don't want to sound like we're complaining or anything.
No,
you know, we complain about the fog and the rain and the cold.
Yeah.
And now, you know.
But it's nice to have a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
It's still going to be warm, you know, because it is summer after all. It's just not going to be as hot. So I think we're going to welcome that as we head into the weekend. Here's a live look right now with our downtown LA camera. We are looking at some patchy low clouds and fog resurfacing, but we're going to see a lot more of it as we head into this upcoming weekend because, yes, the cool down officially begins today. The live radar shows that this high pressure system is slowly pushing off to the east, and as it does that, it's still going to leave our low desert communities with some very hot temperatures one last day of it, and then after that we're going to start to see those temperatures cool down. So the Coachella Valley is under that excessive heat warning through this evening. You can see all the pinks here. That means temperatures could get as high as 118. Yesterday Palm Springs broke a record coming in at 120. So yes, it was another very hot day inland for us yesterday, but things are going to slowly start to cool, and you can see it right here with our numbers. We're going to start to see temperatures in the mid 60s for the coast, and then we have upper 80s, so we're out of the 90s for LA and Orange County, and then we have low 100s as you head inland to the valleys, the Inland Empire, and the high deserts, and mid 80s for the mountains. I'll let you know when below average conditions are expected to arrive. Kalina?
All right, Amber, thank you so much. As we head out the door, we're taking a look at a couple things. Starting off in LA this morning, we have a crash on the eastbound 60 at Indiana. 4 left lanes are blocked off there. You can't take the 10 to get around it. And then we also have a crash on the 134 east before San Rafael. We do have 2 right lanes blocked off there. I was looking up on this incident, and it looked like there was some type of spill associated with it as well. So just want to give you a heads up as you head out the door. We are going to be watching this for a while. One of the cars also overturned there, and there's sand across the lanes, and that will take some time to clear up as well. So give yourself that extra time you might need, and also take your alternate routes this morning. It'll take you about 35 minutes through that stretch. We also have road work on the 10 and a closure because of the Macy fire. Chris, I know you're going to be talking about that, so I'll get that to you in just a bit.
Yeah, and following developing news near Lake Elsinore, where that Macy fire that Kalina talked about, it continues to burn out of control. It's forcing evacuations, but also raising concerns for people living nearby.
Right over here, there's a bunch of houses. You can see the fire is literally on top of them now.
A wall of flames burned within feet of homes and destroyed at least one and a garage. It shut down Highway 74 from Grand Avenue to the Orange County line. The fire broke out just before 6 last night at Macy and Orange Streets. CAL FIRE says it has burned 145 acres and is 15% contained.
It started pushing downhill, which made it go a lot closer to homes. And then the wind kind of died down a little bit, so now it's burning uphill. So that's what our battle is right now. It's very steep terrain. It's still very warm out here, and there's very low relative humidity, so we will not have good recovery overnight.
And a giant DC-10 from Sacramento helped try to put out the flames. Firefighters say they will try to get hand crews in today and build a defensive line, but they'll be battling near 100-degree heat and some very rough terrain.
That is so scary and dangerous. Take a look at the video on your screen here. That's a propane tank exploding from the raging fire near Chico. It's now torched more than 164,000 acres and stands at 3% contained since starting on Wednesday. And this is new video of what scientists